Hi, so my name is Alex and I go by ThunderstormIllustrations here on YouTube. And this is my very first video. It's a sketchbook tour. And yeah, I'm just gonna walk you through the sketchbook that I started in August of 2022 and ended in June of 2023. The last 2 pages are filled in by my mom because we go to a little art workshop together every other Thursday, and she never brings her own paper, so she just uses mine. But I'm just gonna show you what's in here. So I used the Hanemüller diary sketchbook because I really like the concept of also writing inside of your sketchbook to just get some thoughts down before you start doing your art, because sometimes I just need that. I'm pretty sure I showed it here like one time. And on the outside, you can tell that I'm a Parksy, like a water parks fan, which is mildly embarrassing maybe, but at the same time, they're relatively unproblematic and they have some bops. Like Numb was my favorite song for like 2 years straight. So I always leave the first page blank, just because it's intimidating. Then on the first page I drew Amy from Nova Twins and some peaches. I actually quite like the art style of Amy, but I didn't really dare to do any details, and then I just wanted to fill in the blank spaces with some dots, but I used Posca pens and they smudged when I turned the page. On the second page I just did some hand studies because I suck at drawing hands, as any artist does when they begin to draw. I think that there's one hand that I like and the rest just looks a little bit weird and wonky, but that's fine because that's what practice is for, and I'm not like shy to show this kind of stuff. But I still have some stuff that I don't really like this girl that I drew because the colors are just too flat. Then I have some sketches of pretty girls that I found on Pinterest and Austin Knight, because why wouldn't I? Then I just filled a page with cacti, just some, like one that I tried to make realistic, but it didn't turn out that great because I didn't really work that well with the pencils that night. Then we have some ballpoint pen sketches of Lane Staley from Alice in Chains. I don't really like the big one, but the 2 small ones are alright, I think. Then we have some pencil sketches of people that I found on Pinterest, and the other girl in Nova Twins, I just forgot her name, even though they're my favorite band right now. There's also Austin Knight again and me, a little self-portrait. It's the one in the bottom right. The other girl in Nova Twins is called Georgia South. I'm embarrassed that I forgot. Then this is probably one of my favorite pages because it just looks very clean, and I think that even the space that I filled with the little things, the decorations, just turned out cute. Then you have some clothing practice because I'm not very good at drawing clothing folds, like I just can't feel how they're supposed to go. Then we have a finished piece. It's Austin Knight again, because what else could you possibly draw in your sketchbook? The pencils, like I think I kind of overworked the paper with the pencils because I tried to go darker again and it just didn't work, but I think overall it still turned out quite nice. And yeah, as you can see, I kind of just half-assed the hands, but that's fine. Then we got a page of Sophie Powers. She actually reacted to this in the Discord server because I am one of those people. And I quite like this page as well. Then we have Amy from Nova Twins again, and Austin Knight again. And then I just filled the page with the Pinterest cat in a bowl, my dog, and just a random little flower. And then we have my first D&D character who doesn't have hands because I didn't have a reference for the hands in that pose. I quite like the way the hair turned out, but I like her face as well, but not the outfit or the fact that she doesn't have hands. This is an idea that I stole from a friend of mine because I sometimes looked inside her sketchbook and she always drew little rooms, which I found really cute. It's like just nice to draw. Then we have some dresses and Gerard Way. I like the dress on the right, but I don't really like the one on the left. It turned out a little bit too, I don't know, chunky. Then we got another realistic drawing of Austin Knight. The only thing that I really don't like about it is the feet, because they just don't look well drawn, but I like the jacket, I think. Yeah. Then we just have some flower doodles. I kind of like the flower drawings themselves, but I don't particularly like the little things that I did in the background. I feel like they make the page look a little bit too cluttered. But, you know, that's alright. Yeah. I think I also added some glitter. Yeah, I did that. Then we got some little pencil drawings of animals. I think I like the frog. It's the one that just turned out the most realistic. And the little snake as well, but the rest didn't turn out that great, but they're still alright. Like, they're not my best work, but not the worst. Then this was stupid because I went to therapy, and there was one guy in my group who wanted a picture of his grandson or niece drawn like in the womb, like an ultrasound kind of picture, and I cut it out, and then I tried to draw around it, but I ended up giving up. Then we have some more poses of Austin Knight, because I like that he does like interesting poses and stuff, and I think they turned out kind of cool. Like, I know that the anatomy of the arms in the like top picture, that's a little bit weird, I think, but I like the green one, I think. Yeah, and then we have some pencil drawings of Gerard Way, just because. And I quite like the green and purple one, but the yellow one kind of goes under. More Austin Knight, this time in tank tops. Yeah. Do I have anything more to say? Then I feel like this is the point where the sketchbook kind of goes down in quality, because I was not as inspired to work in it anymore. There's just a little fairy house. And here we got some things that I did for class, because I actually go to art school. I personally don't think that I'm good enough for art school, to be honest, but I'm still passing my classes, so it's not like I'm failing, but it's like I could be so much better. And I'm actually in the 6th semester. Yeah, so I definitely still, like, I have 8 semesters and got some ways to go. But yeah, that was a couple of basic Wednesday drawings because I liked the show. And then I did the card for my friend. I ended up making this one digital. Then I planned out the art style for a project because I kind of like drawing in black and white. I think it's really fun. And it's also easy when you're not good with color, to be honest. It's like my way of making my art look good without color. And this is just Austin's book that I illustrated a couple of stories from. Then we got some more hands. The ones with the rings are Austin again. I think some of these might be mine, like the one at the bottom, I think, the orange one. But yeah, I actually quite like the purple ones, I think. But still, yeah, this is terrible. I hate it so much. I did it at like midnight, sleep deprived, at one of my friend's houses because we were just trying to be productive. This is one of the last pages that I actually kind of like. I just went in with felt tip markers. And I quite like the first one, it's really cute. The others are okay. And then I did some figure drawings because I missed a couple of classes. I don't like them very much, but that's alright. Then this is a thing, I copied the idea from Pinterest. I don't know who it's from, but I didn't finish it. Another thing that I stole from Pinterest and never finished. This is an ugly perspective drawing that I never finished because it's smudged. Another ugly side that I never finished because I didn't like it. This one I actually kind of like again. I don't really like the eyes. I feel like I failed at making them even in the first attempt, and then I just gave her like this big ass eyeliner, and I also never finished the hand because why would you finish hands? Yeah, and then I just have some idea sketches of some drawings and some more ideas for a class that I'm doing, like that I'm taking. An existential crisis, but I like the eyes. Some Remingtons from Palais Royale. I like the one with a side profile, but I don't like the half body ones. Like, I just need to get better at drawing anatomy. I can't avoid it anymore. Like, I only have 1 year of art school left. I just need to be able to do it at the end. And this is just a day of impulse spending. I just bought an outfit and some makeup that I didn't need. These were some ugly sketches. Then this is another ugly sketch for, like, I planned a drawing. Some ugly hands. I could have finished this page. Like, I feel like I could have added at least 3 more hands. Here as well, I feel like I could have at least added 2 more faces, but like, I like the red one, but I don't like the other 2. It's like, they just didn't turn out that great. I actually kind of like this doodle page. I feel like you can kind of tell how I struggled at the beginning to make things clear, and then towards the end I just got more confident in my doodles, and now I can doodle quite well. Like flowers, at least, I think it's like a good practice. That's one I did for school as well. It's just I'm doing like a project on perspective and like how people perceive you, and I wanted to have one that's intimidating, because even though I'm like the most shy person ever, there's people who think I'm intimidating, which I find insane. Then I did some anatomy studies. I still forgot half of it again. Then I tried designing my logo for YouTube and stuff. And then I just did a little page of dogs, because dogs are adorable. We have a collie, that's why I did a little bit bigger than the others. But like, you can kind of see that I tried to draw the entire body and I just failed. So I erased it and did a little Australian Shepherd in its place. But yeah, these are just a couple of breeds that I think are cute. And there's one breed that I don't know the name of. It's like a Russian breed, but it's really cute. So if you know the name of this, please tell me. That's just a drawing that my mom did in that art class. She portrayed me. I think I look like Odile from the Barbie movie, to be honest. But yeah, that's my entire sketchbook. I really hope you liked this video, and I hope that I figure out this editing stuff. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.